to take some time out tomorrow and just remember what these true heroes have done for your freedom. I know what they've done for my freedom. If it wasn't for a bunch of Canadians coming through, it certainly would have been an entirely different scenario for my family's sake in Holland. So, indeed, 11 o'clock tomorrow, and for that matter, every day, why don't you go out and thank a veteran for your freedom, because it's because of them that we are here. And speaking of being here, it is my absolute pleasure. It's my pleasure to have two guests on board, but I think maybe one will just be videotaping, as it were, on the phone. This might be on YouTube later. What do you think?
Yes, indeed, yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Reina Rodriguez from the, well, please introduce yourself as far as your services and your clinic and your work and just your beautiful aura, if you will. Yeah.
You can feel it, I didn't see it.
It's so beautiful. It is indeed my pleasure to have Reina. Now, you've had a wonderful weekend past.
Yes, my name is Reina, as you said, and my clinic is Reyana the Seventh Holistic Health Center. Reyana comes from my name Reina, but also because in the line of my family, there is in each one of the family passed down the name of Reina.
Wow.
Reina means queen in every language.
No kidding.
And apparently we have kinship in our past.
Yes.
And that's why the name we are called. So one in the family always is called Reina.
You're right.
And I am the one getting the name.
Well, that's a wonderful tribute. That's beautiful. And your daughter here as well. Now, have you passed on the royal genes through
Jasmine and Lucas? Yeah.
Okay, so a son and a daughter. Wonderful. And of course your heritage. Where are you from originally?
I am from the Dominican Republic.
Yes. Yeah, and it's beautiful. Your voice is absolute therapy for me just now. You could be reading me an awful horror story, and it would be the most soothing thing I've ever heard. I don't know if anyone's ever said that to you, but you've got an incredible... First of all, your energy is just over the top, and sincere over the top. I mean...
Thank you.
You
yes,
know,
indeed.
There's no, it's completely genuine and nothing fake about you, you know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here. This is a great opportunity, and we're stepping outside of the box because typically we're a music-based program for this hour, and well, we can discuss. You had music as far music therapy.
Yes, indeed.
This past weekend, and I believe Tammy J. Wild was there.
She's an amazing singer, and she has a very soothing voice, and I do believe that she is a healing singer.
I believe it as well.
Yes.
I have had the great pleasure of playing with Tammy J several times over the years, and also her daughter was on as well, wasn't
Hannah Marie, yes. Yeah. They are a member of the Third Eye, yeah.
Right.
And they also sing so beautifully. And also I had the music therapist, Christina Tayden.
Right.
She's the wife of Dio Tayden, the musician from what is it, the Clear Stone.
Righto.
Yeah.
Righto. And do you sing as well?
I do not sing. I sing in the bathroom, though. A lot of it.
That's fantastic. I believe, well, you know, I actually know that you sing because just last week we were on site for the Weber Brothers shoot of a great song called I Still Believe.
I love that song. It brought me tears to my eyes because of the lyrics of the song. Really touched my heart. And when I saw you there, my heart was beaming so happy when I saw you there.
Well, and Deb was there, and she's all wrapped up with her hand and her wrist, and you know, we wish her well with that too. But I mean, it was great, and I got the opportunity to stand beside you for maybe 2 seconds, and then I had to move because I was chosen to be, for some reason, the tambourine player.
I know.
In the orchestra.
And you were up in the top there in the pulpit. It's amazing.
And it's pretty funny, really.
Yes.
Pretty funny, but incredible, too, the energy that had.
Wow.
And just a beautiful building as well, and a gorgeous day. And, you know, music has been therapy for me my entire life.
For me, too. I do believe that music has a lot to help people with, and that's why I promote the singers and musicians, and anyone that need my support that is a musician and is doing it for the right reason to help people to heal from the spirit.
That's right.
I will support them.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely. And there has been so much negative stuff out there. And what's your okay, better question. First question. Do you get a chance to listen to or watch any of today's artists? More up and coming new performers, like younger performers, and just I'm thinking of people like Justin Bieber or Miley Cyrus or something like that. What do you see there?
What I see there, they are beautiful artists. The thing is that the people behind them, they're after the money,
Yes.
and they don't care what these kids are exposing themselves to, because all that they care is about the money that they are doing. So they're making them do all these crazy things that is going to be detrimental for their career,
Yes.
but at the same time for the spirit and soul. It's going to break them. It's going to break them. Yes, indeed.
It must. And to see these kids, literally, they're kids, and they're growing up in front of all of us.
Yeah.
And to watch a meltdown like that, and I call it a meltdown because I do believe they're selling their soul entirely, if not just a part of it.
It's just chipping their heart little by little.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a dear friend, I'm not sure if you know Derek McGrath. He's a great actor, singer, songwriter, and he's had the great opportunity of working with Billy Ray Cyrus.
Awesome.
And so he knew Miley at a very young age, and so I asked him, I said, what do you see there? And he says, well, I see a very driven girl, and yet precisely
Powerful. She's powerful.
She is.
And if she uses her energy into a positive way, and don't let this manipulation that is behind her
Yes.
deter her from her calling, she'll be amazing, completely amazing, because she has a terrific voice.
An amazing voice.
Yes.
And such a presence, and yet there's such this negative energy around her that it
Yes.
is behind her. It's like Justin Bieber smashing up a Lamborghini.
I know.
And people are flipping out over this kid, where I'm thinking it's more the people behind him
Yeah.
need to be a little more accountable.
Yeah.
Because really, if anyone were to drop a few gajillion dollars into a 16-year-old me, you bet I'd buy a Lamborghini and I would drive at 1,000 miles an hour. Of course.
Yes.
Who wouldn't? And yet, I'm sure his parents aren't part of his management team, and you would hope that they would have the discretion not to allow their child to buy a Lamborghini.
I know.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
I know. It's very sad. It's very sad because they're really beautiful. They're beautiful people.
Well, yeah, and they're out there. There's absolutely nothing normal about being a performer, be it an actor or a musician or a politician, even for that matter.
Yeah, it is nothing wrong with it. What is wrong is to be exploited.
Yes.
Yeah, the exploitation that's going with them is just outrageous.
Sure.
If it's me, I'd fire all the people behind them and just get new people. They have
All
a little
right.
bit of heart.
I'm voting for you. I'm definitely voting for you because something definitely needs to be cleaned up. It's
Yeah.
There's a lot of negativity out there, and that just needs to go away.
We need to make the world a better place to live.
And
yes.
we tried to do that at the church a couple of weeks ago with the boys. And that will be released, folks, absolutely. It was done, and I know that the person it was intended for won't be hearing this broadcast, so I can say that was done for a very dear friend of the Webbers.
Yeah.
And there is a benefit coming up in her honor, and so that's what this is all about.
Awesome.
And the video will be released. It was kind of sneaky released, and then it was pulled off of YouTube immediately, just in the event that this lady sees this.
Exactly.
It kind of ruins the surprise, and
Yes.
we didn't want that to happen.
No, indeed, no.
So I'm going to put on some music, and we'll go over some stuff maybe you'd like to hear as well.
Yes, indeed.
We will get to business, and this is truly an amazing pleasure. This is one of those nights where I wish I had a 2 or 3 hour show.
Thank you for having me.
And unfortunately, it's only an hour. We're 15 minutes into it, and typically at this point, I usually say, "Hi, Livy," and that's my daughter, my 10-year-old.
Hello, Libby.
Yeah, you'd love her to bits. She's hysterical, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's what makes me smile every day.
Aw, that's
Most-
sweet.
Yeah, and I get this opportunity because right now we're still out of town, but I'm driving her in to school every day, and I'm picking her up every day. So we get this hour of just goofy she and I time in the car, which is
Good.
it's a lot of fun.
Yes, that's amazing.
It is fun. Okay, what have I got punched up here? I don't have my reading glasses on. Isn't that pathetic?
I have like about 7 of them. One in the kitchen, one in the bathroom, one in my office, one in my purse, one in every room.
My wife found these down in the basement while we're cleaning out my parents' basement, and they turn out to be mine.
Oh,
And they're probably 25 years old.
surprise, surprise.
Indeed. And I put them on, and I could see. I
Ooh.
could see fine. But it's like the top part of my bi or trifocal, because this is great for distance, but at arm's length, I can't read it.
You can say, I can see the light.
That's right. I can see the light. We are going to do a beautiful track off of this, I think it was like 89 or so. No, I lied. 1991. This is REM off of Out of Time. This is a song called Half a World Away, right here on 92.7 CFFF, Trent Radio in Peterborough, Ontario, Canada.